Time now for The Ridiculous. Tonight we're delving into art appreciation, specifically focusing on the triptych The Garden of Earthly Delights, painted by Hieronymus Bosch sometime around the year 1500, still a source of wonder centuries later, particularly for a certain college student in Oklahoma named Amelia.
It's the most bizarre painting. It's so huge, and there's all these little tiny details. It's kind of like a 500-year-old Where's Waldo poster.
So recently, Amelia was up late at night looking at the intricate triptych with some friends, as college kids are wont to do, when she noticed something, a small detail that stood out to her.
It was 1 a.m, we were bored, and we saw the dude's butt with music on it. I was like, I'm gonna transcribe it, guys.
That's right, being a cheeky college student and a music major at that, Amelia didn't just sit on the information, she got to the bottom of it, transcribed the music, and thus apparently became the first person ever to do so.
I did it as a joke, and I put it on my blog, and apparently it was historically significant.
So what does 500-year-old butt music sound like, you ask? Well, Amelia played it on the piano, even though she also plays tuba, which I believe is the preferred instrument for butt music. Anyway, here it is. Not exactly catchy, could use some percussion, I think, maybe a little backbeat. But in defense of the song, there were some limitations to Amelia's transcription from a music theory point of view.
There wasn't actually a clef listed on the painting, but most Gregorian chant that I've seen has had it at a C clef. The first thing I thought was, this is a really bad Gregorian chant.
I like Amelia. I like her a lot. Sure enough, someone online called Well Manicured Man turned it into a Gregorian chant. All right, so now you know. For the record, Amelia never expected that this would be her magnum opus at 20 years old.
It's not on earth what I expected to ever be famous for, if I was ever to be famous at all.
Well done, Amelia. Well done indeed.
Witch, may we burn her?
Who do you know she is a witch?
She looks like one.
Yeah, she looks like one. Bring her forward.
I'm not a witch, I'm not a witch.
But you are dressed as one.
They dressed me up like this.
And
And this isn't my nose, it's a false one.
Well,
well, we did do the nose.
the nose?
And the hat. But she's a witch.
Did you dress her up like this?
No!
No.
Yes. A bit. She has got a wart.
What makes you think she's a witch?
Well, she turned me into a newt.
A newt?
I got better.
Burn her anyway! Quiet! There are ways of telling whether she is a witch.
Oh, what are they? Tell us!
I hurt! Tell me, what do you do with witches? And what do you burn apart from witches?
More witches!
Wood! So, why do witches burn?
Because they're made of wood.
Good! So, how do we tell whether she is made of wood?
Build a bridge out of her.
Ah, but can you not also make bridges out of stone?
Oh, yeah.
Does a wood sink in water?
No, no.
No, it floats! It floats!
Throw her into the pond!
What also floats in water?
Bread. Apples. Very small rocks. Cider. A great gravy. Cherries. Mud. Churches. Lead. A duck.
Exactly. So, logically,
If she weighs the same as a duck, she's made of wood.
and therefore...
A witch! A witch!
Very good. We shall use my larger scales. Right. Remove the supports.
It's a fair cop.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek.
We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should.
A spooky, scary skeleton shouts startling, shrilly screams. They'll sneak under sarcophagus and just won't leave you be. Spooky, scary, spooky, scary, spooky, scary, spooky, scary, scary, shouts. Spooky, scary skeleton.
Whoops. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Now, the reason I've transferred my milk into these dishes is to help the cream separate. Anybody who's a little bit older remembers the days before homogenised milk, and they remember that in milk bottles it always used to rise and you always used to get a bit of cream on the very top. That's what's happening here. Look, see how thick that cream is? Super thick, look at that. Lid on to minimise splashing. Hear that? Knowing what stage you're at is all about listening to the sounds that it makes in the churn. And now it's all a matter of time. A volume of cream like this can turn into butter in as little as 15 to 20 minutes.
Butter, along with other dairy produce, was known as a white meat, most commonly consumed by poorer members of society.
After all, everyone had a cow. The point was you could graze a cow even if you had no land yourself. You could graze it on the common land. You had a right to put a cow on the common, which meant that you had access to some milk. You could make your own butter, you could make your own cream, you could make your own cheese. White meats, therefore, were a very democratic food. Everybody had them. And the rich sneered.
But dairy produce wasn't the preserve of the poor for long.
Ich lass mich heute Abend blicken, ich komm schmücken in den Laden geritten. Alle tanzen, die Damen sind echt entzücken. Ganz Backblech voller Sahne. Die Torten schütteln ihre Schrippen, schütteln ihr Gold auf den Rippen, schütteln ihr Holz vor den Hütten. Die Macker versuchen im Takt zu nicken. Ey Barmann, mix mir was zusammen. Der schüttelt ein bis zum Rand. Ein Riesenhit drückt mich an die Wand. Der DJ's fit, schüttelt ihm die Hand. Vielen Dank, es weht und wankt. Alle drehen sich um, sehen sie an. Sie ist 2 Tonnen pure elegant. Sie tanzt mit mir wie ein schöner Elefant. Mama, zeig mir dein Gepäck, Baby. Komm, schüttel Bug und Heck. Perle, dein Tisch ist gut gedeckt. Schüttel dein Speck an, schüttel dein Speck an. Mama, zeig mir dein Gepäck, Baby. Komm, schüttel Bug und Heck. Perle, dein Tisch ist gut gedeckt. Schüttel dein Speck an, schüttel dein Speck an. 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 Schüttel dein Speck an. Ja, dein Tisch ist fein gedeckt. Ich brauch kein Besteck. Lecker, du musst dich beißen lassen. Ich bin Bäcker und back auf deinen heißen Backen. Dein Toaster wackelt auf und ab. Dein Obst ist knackig, frisch verpackt. Feinste Trüffel, groß und kompakt. Du schüttelst mich nicht ab. Ich häng mich an deinen Lippenrock. Ich häng an deinen Lippen wie Gloss. Du bist schön und schlau und studierter Doc. Bitte wär meine Frau, du schüttelst den Kopf. Ich schüttel mich zu, denn das ist hart für mich. Kipp aus dem Schuh, Sanitäter tragen mich. Ich krieg Schüttelfrost, du bist der Arzt für mich. Gib mir ein Mittel, bitte schüttel deinen Arsch für mich. Mama, zeig mir dein Gepäck, Baby. Komm, schüttel Bug und Heck. Perle, dein Tisch ist gut gedeckt. Schüttel dein Speck an, schüttel dein Speck an. Mama, zeig mir dein Gepäck, Baby. Komm, schüttel Bug und Heck. Perle, dein Tisch ist gut gedeckt. Schüttel dein Speck an, schüttel dein Speck an.
嘘。夢だ、夢だ。お母さん。お父さん。お父さん帰ろう。